Redskins and Packers. Packers hoping to avoid an 0-2 start. Aaron Rodgers would have a little bit of something to say about this. RG3 got going, but he got going late. How would he respond in the tough environment on the road? First quarter, second 11 from the Packers' 37-yard line. RG3 up the middle for a gain of 2, gets taken down hard. Every time he carries the football, you got to hold your breath. Clay Matthews forcing the pressure as the helmet comes off. Packers defense, very physical. Second quarter, 2nd and 5 from their own 42. Griffin on the run. Throws incomplete for Santana Moss. Take another look at this. RG3 not 100% on the run. Dangerous pass across the middle over his body, nearly picked off. Ask Brett Favre what that was like in the NFC title game a few years ago. Next Redskins possession, Griffin sacked for a loss of 6. 4 plays later, the Redskins decide they're going to go for it on 4th and 5 from the Packers' 29. Griffin's pass tipped, intercepted by Mike Neal, who returned it to the Packers' 26-yard line. RG3 with Kyle Shanahan on the sidelines. You know, 2013 isn't like 2012 so far. Though he did finish with 3 touchdowns and 320 yards. More on him in a second. Aaron Rodgers, well, he could do no wrong. The most sacked quarterback in football last season, brought down 51 times. There's Ryan Kerrigan, brings him down for a loss of 9. He sacked Rodgers again in the next play. There's Brian Arakpo bringing Aaron Rodgers down for a loss of 12 yards. Spell that out on a Scrabble board. But with the bad came the good. There he goes, Randall Cobb along the middle of the field, goes in for the 35-yard touchdown, and I can leap into the end zone. Hooray! Never gets old in Green Bay. Packers go up 10-zip. Next Packers possession, Rodgers, Jordy Nelson, 14-yard touchdown. The Pack would take a 17-0 lead. Everybody's leaping in Brian Arakpo. I told you that's not how you spell Geico. Come on! Next Packers drive, it's James Jones, who didn't catch a pass last week. 57 yards down the sideline. That would lead to a 3-yard touchdown pass to Jermichael Finley. Rodgers went for 335 and 3 touchdowns in the first half. 24-0 third quarter. Rodgers again to Jordy Nelson. A career-high 480 yards for Aaron Rodgers to go with 4 touchdowns. Brandon Merriweather involved in a couple of big injury plays. First quarter, Eddie Lacy, first carry of the game, goes for 10 yards. The big helmet-to-helmet hit. Lacy suffered a concussion, did not return to the game. A huge game for James Starks, who Merriweather goes in to try to take a hit on here. Very similar to what he tried to do to Eddie Lacy, except Merriweather knocks himself out of the game, and he did not come back. Third quarter, Packers ball up 31-7, 1st and 10 from the Redskins' 32-yard line. James Starks, mentioned him, he had a huge game. The running game was all his. No Jonathan Franklin, no Eddie Lee Ivory, no Harlan Huckleby. There he goes. Starks becomes the first Packer to rush for 100 or more yards in the last 45 games. Packers win it by the final of 38-20. Aaron Rodgers still throwing touchdowns.